gente, welcome back. And I have a baby girl. Hi. Remember, your mindset creates your masterpiece. You can either turn it into what you want or what someone else wants. I suggest you choose wisely. I'm sorry. I am really sorry for disappearing on you guys for 2.5 years. Anytime I thought about pressing record, I would get anxiety, panic attacks. It's very difficult for me to bring the subject up. Let me start by saying I'm finally divorced. So that is something I'm very happy about. I just disappeared. I didn't tell you guys, hey, I need a break or anything like that. It really wasn't expected. Days turned to weeks, turned to months, and 2.5 years later, I hadn't uploaded anything. I didn't record anything. I told you guys a little over a month ago that I was going to come back, and I got cold feet. She is the most perfect thing. When I got monetized, I got separated from my now ex-husband. I was staying at my sister's. She's a very motivating person. She really motivated me to get monetized. She's like, come on, Lizzie. And honestly, at that point, oh, what happened? Oh, it's okay. She wants mommy's attention. Whenever I do anything that doesn't involve her, she does not like it. So my twin sister, she's like, come on, let's record and you're going to get your subscribers and your watch hours and, make this officially my full-time job, because I love, and she knows this, I love content creation. I had about 830 subscribers, and so within 2 or 3 days, I got a few thousand subscribers. I got my watch hours and I finally got monetized. I was so excited. But then I started feeling guilty for leaving my marriage because of religion. My parents were Pentecostal pastors, and so I started feeling really guilty for leaving the marriage, even though it was so toxic and I didn't like the way I was being treated. I was so miserable, guys. I hated being in that situation. But when I went back, I became more and more insecure. My depression got even worse. Each time I had to record and edit and upload a video, I was having a really hard time. It takes a lot of emotional and mental strength to be a content creator. Eventually, it got to the point where I was done. I packed up my stuff. As you guys know, I had a Ford F-150 which broke down. I don't have any more, long story. So I loaded my truck up with as much of my stuff as I could, and the rest I said, you know what? God will replace it. Give me everything I need. I'm leaving. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure, even though with my religion or the way I was raised, we believed you shouldn't get a divorce, all that stuff, but God wouldn't want me to go through what I was going through, honestly. I don't think that God would want that for me. So when I left, I actually had a really hard time starting work and all that. I was, scared. I was scared to go out there and meet people and speak to people. I got to the point where I wouldn't even leave the house when I was with him. Once I actually started socializing, it was very scary. My significant other now, he was just my friend, and he was like, hey, do you or your husband need a job? I'm back in Florida. I'm working at Walmart. Do you guys need a job? I was like, yeah, I need a job. I left him a couple weeks ago, so no, he doesn't need a job, but I do. And our friend Melissa is actually the manager, and I applied. She hired me as soon as she could. She didn't even give me an interview or anything like that. I just went through the orientation and that's it. But at first, it took a while because of the background check. They were supposed to do the background check, and the manager accidentally pressed something or deleted something. After waiting 2 weeks, I need to go back in, sign and accept and whatever, and then wait another couple of weeks for it to go through. A month later, finally, I started working. My now significant other helped me. He was the one that trained me. It was nice to work there. It made it easier. It made it easier because I had friends, that had my back. And so eventually we quit and started dating. At first I was very standoffish and very overprotective over my heart, and so I gave my significant other a bit of a hard time at first, and then eventually I caved, and here we are now. We actually have a beautiful baby girl. And that's a whole nother story. I'm going to tell you that in a story time, a separate story time. But then I started doing Uber. Whenever I would finish a ride, he'd get on the phone with me. So I was able to work. Every time I would get like any kinds of anxiety, I would just call him. He'd make me feel better. So that's how I would get through my day. Another reason why I liked Ubering so much was because when me and my siblings were young, we used to obviously fight our sleep. You know how babies and kids are. My parents used to take us for a ride, and that would put us to sleep. And so whenever I get in a vehicle or I drive, I find it very relaxing. So that was a great job for me. I actually ran into one of my subscribers. Again, that's another story time. I'm going to tell you guys everything about that. But he really motivated me to come back. Like I said, it's been a couple years. That it never left my mind when I spoke to him, and he was just so encouraging and so excited to see me. I was like, wow, I didn't know that you guys cared so much, and that honestly really like did a lot for me. I had actually started another channel, a different channel, because I couldn't come back to this one. I was having a very hard time doing so, and so I'm like, you know what, forget it, I'm just gonna start a whole new channel. And I felt so guilty. I really missed you guys, and I was like, I'm going back. I will post a video there letting everyone know that I'm coming back to this channel, and letting them know how to find me. And I really hope that those subscribers come and follow me here. I'm very thankful for every single one of you. I'm probably going to turn that channel into a podcast channel. I actually got these to start a podcast. I got a microphone, but the microphone didn't work. I accidentally got the wrong one, and it's too late to return. I accidentally got the wrong one, and it's too late to return it, but at least I got to get this little pussy. Can you see it? It's so cute. I took that from the other microphones and just used it on this. So it wasn't a total loss because I love it. And I have two. I'm actually going to show you my room. Even though I don't have a lot, I'm actually a lot happier now. We're waiting on tax return, and hopefully by then we get a bigger place, and hopefully by then I will be monetized. You know what? Not hopefully. I will be monetized by then, and we will have a better place. We rent a room in a house, and so we actually sleep in my son's bunk bed. My significant other and I have the bottom bunk, and then my sons have the top. Their father and I have 50-50 custody. And so when they come every other week, they sleep in the top bunk, we sleep in the bottom. And my baby sleeps in the corner. She has a crib right there. I will actually show you guys what it looks like. So this is what the room looks like. This, we got it from the neighbor who was throwing it out, and we fell in love with it and dragged it in here, and it doesn't even fit. But it's the bunk bed. This is her little corner, and this is her crib. And we have this TV because someone was also throwing it out. It has a few things wrong with it, like the middle looks really dark, so if we're gonna watch a movie, it can't be dark because otherwise we can't see it. We love it, and we really appreciate it because it's huge and it's fun. We like it. That one also, he fixed it because he's actually really good at fixing computers and TVs. And there's the pumpkin sleeping. And yeah, this is our room. On with the story. I've been seeing a psychiatrist for almost a year now. It has been helping me a lot, tremendously. John, shout out to you. You're amazing. You've changed my life for the better. My significant other has definitely done a lot for me. I wanted to mention these books are actually really good. They're written by a psychiatrist. My significant other got them for me, and when I showed them to my psychiatrist, he already knew what they were, and he's like, yes, please read those. They are really good, and he recommended for me to read them slowly, take my time. I have, and so far they've been helping a lot. He was definitely right about these being amazing books. Whenever I go anywhere and I get a panic attack, he would just stop in the middle of nowhere. He did not care who was looking. And he would hold me, put pressure on my chest, do breathing exercises with me, and it didn't matter where we were. It could be in the middle of a store and anywhere. I'm so thankful for that. I love that he just is never embarrassed by me or anything like that. He's such a wonderful person. So far has done everything he can, you know, to bring me back to being myself, because I completely changed. I did not like who I became. I became very sheltered. I stopped listening to music. I stopped watching TV. I stopped everything that I loved. And so he's like, come on, we're gonna watch this on TV. Come on, we're gonna watch that. Come on, we're going here, we're going there. He'll play music all the time. Finally got back into music. You know, we would like go swimming and just have the radio blasting with a whole bunch of different music, and he just reminded me You know how good life can be. Another thing is, I am so tired of people not knowing who I am. Oh, there's this one specific follower that commented, why do you dye your hair colors and why do you have your nails long and piercings and this and that? This isn't you. And I'm thinking, you're from a whole nother country. You have no clue what I like. You have no clue who I am. How are you trying to tell me what I shouldn't do, shouldn't wear? What? But I also realized I haven't been showing my true self. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys don't know that I used to be a gamer, which, by the way, I'm going to get back into. I like skateboarding. I'm an adrenaline junkie. Like, I am not this, like, I'm very versatile. I'm like a chameleon. One day I'll dress gothic. The next day I'll dress like a skater. The next day I'll dress like really girly, like I'm about to go down a runway. I'm a very happy, bubbly, you know, let's go type of person. And then I felt like I was hiding so much from you guys, because in my past relationships, especially in my marriage, like I was trying so hard to be so perfect for somebody that I stopped being myself, and I missed myself so much. That really pushed me to better my life, to leave, to run. So girl, if you're going through bullshit where someone doesn't treat you right, run. There is some things that I don't feel comfortable sharing. If in the future I do, or if I miss anything in this video, I'll just do a follow-up video, maybe in the form of shorts, and I'll just put, you know, part 2, part 3, part 4, whatever. But yeah, again guys, I am really sorry that I left. My anxiety got worse, my panic attacks got worse, my depression got worse, but definitely developed social anxiety. I was scared of my own shadow. Like, I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to record and upload videos because I was scared that he was going to know where I was, and I wanted nothing to do with this person. I needed space, I needed time, I needed for him to move on. Now finally, you know, I've moved on, he's moved on, as far as I know, and everything's good. I kept making up excuses to not press record. Oh, my hair, my makeup, whatever. And this morning I woke up and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna record. That's it, I'm just gonna record. Forget everything, forget the makeup, forget everything. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna show my true personality, and that's it. I really missed you guys. I missed uploading, I missed making content. So now for my future, for my significant other's future, and most importantly for my children's future, we're gonna get monetized, right? We're gonna do this. I want to get her own little bedroom. She's 10 months right now, and her birthday's in a couple months, and I would love nothing more than to give her her own room, give my sons their own room. Things will get better, and if you guys have any questions or anything like that, just comment down below. I will do my best to answer. Sorry, I almost forgot to add this to the video. I'm gonna be re-editing and re-uploading some of my videos. Others I will be deleting. There's faces I need to remove, and I'm changing my channel name and all that. So yeah, I don't want to lose a lot of that content because it was a lot of time and a lot of work. So I will be removing those within like 24-48 hours. If there's any videos that you like really want me to keep or anything like that, just, you know, go to them and comment, hey, can you please keep this one or whatever. Yeah, sorry. Okay, bye. Alright guys, so comment, thumbs up, and I will talk to you later.